Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another online class of ours. Okay, today we'll be making an hair bonnet. A reversible hair bonnet. And you can see the beautiful material I've laid down to use. This is an Ankara material. You can use any material of your choice, but I will be using this Ankara material for the outer, and I'll be using this satin material for the inside. It's always good that you have a satin material inside touching your hair directly. This helps protect your hair. I'll be doing a hair bonnet that you can wear ordinarily and a hair bonnet that you can turn to an head wrap. So follow me as we go. Now I have measured this material you are seeing. I've measured it 21 inches by 21 inches. I have 21 inches on my length, 21 inches on my breadth. Now I'm going to fold it into 4. You fold into 4. So I folded this into 4. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we folded this into 4. Now, the tip here, you take your tape rule, you place it there. This is a closed tip. Place your tape rule. Then measure 10 inches. Depending on the volume you want for your hair bonnet, you can use 10 inches to 14 inches. I don't want this to be too voluminous, so I'm using 10 inches. This 10 inches also includes my 1 inches sewing allowance. So you take it this way, mark your 10. This way we're going to form a curve. And by the time we open it, you'll see that we're going to have a full circle. 10 inches. Please ensure that the tip of your tape rule is at this edge here. Because if it moves away from there, it won't be accurate. 10 inches. 10 inches. Then I'm going to join the points together. I will join the points together. So we're going to cut out. Please, I hope you can see this clearly. So you cut out the curve. Yeah, so we're having something like a cone. Now let's open this up and see what we have. We have a circle. So this is a circle. So now we're going to place the circle material on our satin, and then we cut it out. So I have my main material, which is the Ankara, and I have the satin. Now I'm going to place the right side and the right side of the Ankara and the right side of the satin together and sew from inside out. The right side of the Ankara and the right side of the satin will face each other. This is the right side of the satin. So I'm going to place it. This is the right side of the Ankara. I'll place them. Then I will sew it round. I will leave a space of 4 inches so that I can turn it to the right side. So let's do that and then turn. So you can see the paint that I've used to hold at the edges. So now I'm going to sew it round, and when I get to a place, I will leave like 4 inches space so that I can turn it to the right side. You know, this is the opposite side now, so you leave like 3 to 4 inches that you will not sew, so it will turn out from that part. Let's sew this. You can use your hand to sew, and you can sew on your machine. Let's sew this and see what we have. So you can see the edges. So I'm going to notch the edge all round. That's, you cut a bit all round so that you are able to fold well. Then look at the opening I left. Now I said you shouldn't sew everything completely, so I'm going to turn from this part. But before I turn, I'm going to notch all the edges round. So you can see I've turned it out. This is the inside and this is the outer part. It's always good for you to use a satin material. So this other part, we're going to do the place we turn it out from, that's the opening. Before you sew it out, before you sew it inside, we need to fix our elastic at the tip, because we need elastic at the tip of this air bonnet. So before we join this other mouth, you measure like 2 inches, or it depends on you, it depends on the size of elastic you are using. So for me, I'm going to measure just 1 inches allowance inside. That means I'm going to sew. I'll take my tape rule. Excuse me. Here is my tape rule. So I'm going to measure 1 inches inside all round. So I'm going to sew like that, 1 inches. That is where I'm going to pass my elastic inside. The measurement of my elastic is 21 inches. If you measure a normal head, a normal small head is 21. If you have a mannequin, you can measure the head. It's always like 21 inches, but the normal measurement for the head is 24, especially when you have a full hair. But I measure 21 inches. This is what I'm going to insert into my bonnet. But before I do that, I have to sew the allowance for the elastic. I'll do that on my machine and get back. So you can see the 1 inch sewing allowance. So I'm going to pass my elastic into this till it come out from the opening. I have not yet sealed the opening here. I'll pass it from here. So after passing the elastic inside, you join the elastic. You can see the 2 ends. You join them together before we will now sew this open part. So welcome back. I'm done sewing the elastic, so I'll put it inside. So now I'm going to fold this edge and this edge and then sew together, so we have a neat edge. You see, this way you sew it together. So now that we are done sewing, trim off the thread. So now we have our bonnet ready. These are our air bonnets. You can see, like I said, depends on how big you want it. I use 10 inches for this. So you want a bigger one with more volume, you can use 13, 14, but expect that to be very big. So now, like I said, that we're going to do an air bonnet, and also an air bonnet that can form an head wrap. So that's why I have these long pieces with me. This is 100. I have 100 inches here, by 10, if you open it this way, by 10 inches. 100 by 10 inches. For this tip, you can leave it this way or you make it a bit slant. I would like mine to be a bit slanted, so I'm going to cut it out. I'll cut both edges at the same time. Just cut a slant. You can use your chalk to draw first before you cut. So I've made it a slant. I don't want it straight, so it's just a bit slanted. So now I'm going to turn it to the other side and then sew the edge. I'm going to sew from here, this place, down to this place. I'm going to leave like 3 to 4 inches space and then sew the rest. Let's sew that and see what we have. So I've sewn this. You can see the space I left. So this is where I'm going to turn it out. Before I turn it, cut off this place, so that when you turn it out, it would form well. Please don't mind that girl's voice that is entering into my video. I've been running away from her here and there. Okay, let's turn this out now. So this is what we are going to attach to our hair bonnet to make it an head wrap. You can make yours wider than this. It's your choice what you want. It can be wider than this and longer than this. Depends on how you really want it to go round. You can use your iron to lay it flat so you have a sharp edge here. So where we have the opening, we have to sew it. Where is my opening now? So you sew it, don't just sew it straight. You have to fold it inside. You can see, you fold it inside this way and then you sew. Then we'll attach it to the bonnet. Now you pick any part of your bonnet and then you will sew this. Fold this into two. Ensure that it is equal. Ensure that it is equal. So this middle part is what you will sew. So wherever you pick as the back of your bonnet, so it's going to appear like this. You can decide that you use what we call Velcro. You know that stuff on your baby shoe that makes the sound cha cha when you open cha cha. It's called Velcro. You can use Velcro so I can easily detach this anytime you want to. You can use hook and eye. You can use magnets, whatever you like, or you can just stitch it to it. So if you use hook and eye or a Velcro or magnet or anything, you can detach it and just wear this alone. So whenever you want to make it an head wrap, you can head wrap. You can always use the hook and eye or the magnet. You can always attach this. So I'm going to use hook and eye instead of sewing this on this, so that I can always remove and detach it. This is what I'm calling hook and eye, like the hook on your bra. That hook on your bra. So this is what I'm going to use for mine. I'll be putting two on it. I'll be using hand to sew that. You can use your machine to do this. Then we have our head wrap or our hair bonnet ready. So I fixed my hook and eye on both places, you can see here. So let me hook it. So it'll be easy for me to detach whenever I don't want the head wrap. Somebody is sending her greetings from there. You can see that this is very easy to do, so you can squeeze it. Kindly do yours. I would like to get feedback. Let me tuck my hair in. So it depends on you how long you want it, so it can go round. So this was long enough. I can take it to the back like twice, but it's not going to the back, so I can do this, twist it, then I can use pin to tie it and form something like a bow. I can do it to the center, to the side, tie, fold this, let me see, just create something. You can see it's like you're tying a normal scarf that has a bow. You can do a rose with it. It all depends on what you want. It's as easy as this. You can see my hair bonnet serving two purposes. So if I'm not interested in this, it's just for me to remove. I'll just detach it from the back. I can sleep with this. Also, if I don't want the Ankara showing outside, I can turn it this way, so it is reversible. So please try yours and send me back my assignment. My assignment is very, very important, as you all know. Thank you very much and have a lovely day.